Hello everyone, Brenda over here at Blastworks, and I am getting ready to work on the center page of my June trash journal. I have the pieces that I'm going to add. Let's see. And then I'm also going to work on July, creating July's journal, putting it together, which shouldn't be too hard, but I am having a little bit of difficulty on that. But let's get this taken care of first. So if you guys remember, I had this little sticker from Noel, and it said, Houston, I have a problem, or something like that on it, but I had cut is not a word. I had cut it away because I'm just going to put him, I'm thinking down here at the bottom like that. And then I have this butterfly, which was trash find. All right, so my thought with this was, I was just going to add it as a butterfly, right? But then I found this little guy at the flea market in the parking lot. It's from In-N-Out. It's just a little sticker. And he's holding string. I know you can't see it, but he's holding string like he's, like there's probably was a kite over here. And he's all beat up, dirty. But you know what? I rescued him. So he's going to be running down here on the earth. And he's going to be pulling this as a kite, okay? Yeah, I think down here is good. I have this dude. He came from the coffee packaging, so he's going to be flying somewhere on here. I have this little house that I took off that business card. It was a tree service, and they had this little house on here. So this is definitely going to go over here where California is, because that's going to represent my house. So actually I can glue this down because I'm pretty confident this is going to go here. The reason I haven't glued anything else down yet is because I'm not sure where that's all going. So let's just put you here. All right. Then I also have my floating trash bag. I don't know, maybe my floating trash bag could be up here. So I'm gonna have to balance it out. And then I also have the lamp I made. You guys remember, here's a bigger picture of it. The lamp I made that's hanging up here above my art desk. I made that this month in June. So I think I printed it out in two different sizes because I wasn't sure which size I was going to use, but I think I'm going to use this one. And my idea is to hang it over here on this corner like it's lighting up this side of the earth. All right, so that for sure is going to go there, but let me finish cutting it out because I had started and then I realized that I wasn't recording, so I had to make sure I record. So that will go up here. So I might as well put that there now. And then I'll probably, like with a marker, make like light shining out of there. Okay, and then I don't need that. And then from the Scrappy 8 challenge, you guys know I did a journal cover, and I was thinking of, I printed it like a collage because I don't know what size I want to use, but I'm thinking of having it come out of the trash bag, but not stuck in there, like you can take it out. So this will probably be like, I'll cut a slit, and I think I'll go with the smaller one, even though the bigger one would be more visible. I think I'll go with the smaller one. And then the bigger one I can just stick somewhere else inside the journal just to show that I had done it. Actually, I'll use it in the last week of June. I'll use it on that page. All right, so let's cut out this journal cover. Actually, you know what? I will stick it in there so I don't lose it eventually. That would be bad. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, but I will have it sticking out of the trash bag. So let's cut a little slit in there. Put those right there. that. Okay, so let's stick that down. Gotta find a way to peel back the trash bag or just kind of make it look like it's kind of that. Okay. All right. So now, gotta figure out where we're gonna put that. Um, definitely want him down here running. So we'll put him here. Let's glue that down. And where should this be? Right here? I guess that's okay. And then I'll just draw a little string going there. This has a lot of buildup on the back. I wonder if I can take some of that off. Hold on. I don't want it to be too thick, so let me see if I can get some of that off without damaging the butterfly. Oh, right there. Okay. Let's see. It's going down like. Oh, actually, it should go to the center. Let's just do like a little. Okay. Then let's see, some light on there. I think I have a little light bulb. I'm gonna look for a little light bulb. I think I have one I can stick on there. I may do that off camera later because it's gonna take me a while to see. And if I don't, then I'll just draw it. But meanwhile, let's see. We need to glue you down. Floating trash, and you. Actually, let's put it like this. And then I have this guy that's going to go up here at the top. This is like a little addition that you guys don't know about. If you know, you know. Okay, so I kind of want this to look like it's floating. I might have to add like little swirlies to it later. And then this guy, he's going to have to go in the middle. I'll just fold him because, oh, he's this. All right, so I'm gonna have to use a tape. I might cut him in half. All right, let's glue this down first. All right. Then let's put tape on the back of him. Oh, down here. Okay. Okay. All right, you guys. So this is it for the center page. For now, I'm going to look for a light bulb, and then I'll be back with starting July's journal. So that'll be the second part of this video. And I'll try to keep it short. So July's video, I'll probably just put the stuff together. I might go over I think I went over the stuff in Trash Talk, but we'll see. Okay, so this is part one, and we are done. And I'll add a picture later. All right, you guys, so I finished the center page, and all I did was add this to make it look like it's kind of moving, and a light bulb. I couldn't find a picture of the light bulb that I thought I had, so I just used marker and drew that in there like that. And so that's the page, that's the center page. Okay, then now I am getting ready to work on July. This is going to be my cover because I love donuts, of course. And then this is because it's July, an old calendar from 1959, and the days match. They match up. So that's why I'm using that somewhere in there. I know I went over this in Trash Talk, but I'll go over it again. And then this is just a card I had gotten a while ago at the flea market. It's vintage. And on the inside, it just tells you about the horoscope or horoscope. I was going to use this bag as a bag, right? Because I start every journal. The first page is a bag that I can store stuff in, all my little things that I want to add later into the journal. But this was too puffy, so I cut it. And now I need to decide what's going to go on the back side. So that's where I am with this. But this will be part of the pocket at the beginning of the journal. This is an old piece of artwork I did for a challenge. I just took it out of the book. And I'd like to put this in the journal somewhere. It's really thick, so we'll see how that goes. I could always just frame it, put it on the wall up here by my desk if I need to. So it's not crucial that it goes into the July Trash Talk journal. This is me and hubby. And I'm giving him the key. Here's the key, and I'm giving it to him. So it's the key to my heart. See, like that. So that's pretty cool. So that's potentially going to go in there. I'd like to use this arrow that says yard sale because it's orange, if I can fit that in there. And then I got this out of a magazine, and I just liked it's an ad, and it says wake up and make something. Wake up, make something. Ideally, I would like to have this at the front of the journal. So if anything, the bag would be attached to it like that. Of course, this is where I need to trim it down because it's too wide. So the bag could be attached to it, glued onto there, and then you could use it like a side pocket or a top load. But ideally, that's what I would like to have that be the first thing that I see when I open my journal. And then these are just bits and bobs that I would eventually like to put in there, like stickers with bicycles on it. And then this one's pretty cool because 3 is my favorite number, and it has a bicycle. So I thought that definitely needs to go in there. And then this ad, I forgot what it was for, but which town is the better place to live? The town where garbage is stored? So, of course, why not? So this is pretty cool. Pretty cool to put in there. And then it's good to be queen. It's good to be the queen, of course. And then just some colors. This is just from the Long Beach magazine, old color thing. And then I like this. Yes, even T spots, because that'd be kind of cool to use as to make a T stain and then draw a picture off of it. So I was thinking of that, but it doesn't have to go, again, doesn't have to go in the journal, could be future. And then, of course, glasses. I've been carrying this month after month, and it has people cheering. So they could be cheering for my birthday. So this definitely will need to go in July. And then it says, if in doubt, toss it out, which is kind of like what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to clean up and minimalize some of the junk that I have and just kind of get rid of stuff. So this is kind of going to be my motto going into July. So I'll put that somewhere in there too. But that's what I got so far. I might use different page. Oh, this may be a page. This is an old desk protector piece. As you see, it's pretty torn up. And then this may be the page in the center. So it says rusted. So I might use this for the center page. To be determined, but so far that's what I have. All right, so I'm going to be quiet and I'm just going to start working on it. I still need to go through my letters and find the letters to spell July so that I can put them on the front of my journal cover. All right, so that's what I have so far. Okay, I think I'm pretty done for now. I'm going to draw a grid for my calendar, I think, here, or I will just, yeah, I think I'll just do that. Just hand draw it, and then that will go here. I may cut this out up there and just have this part. Um, so that will go there, and then just as long as I have enough to stamp my little bicycle thing and my little stamps that go in there, shouldn't be a problem. And then this will be my pocket. So I was that and that made the pocket. I already have stuff in there. And then this page, to be determined, I may exchange that out for another one of these desk protectors if I have to go look through what I have. This also to be determined. This may be my middle page, not certain yet. And then I just attached this to the pocket page. As you saw while I was making it, I undid it so that I would have a hinge to attach another paper. So luckily that glue didn't stick too quick. I was able to take it apart. And then this is my last page. And then I figured I could even add things here if I need to, trash, whatever. But I still have this in there. So that is it. I just used the sticker letters. I think I'm going to go over it in black. I'm going to outline it in black or white or both, just so it kind of pops out, or maybe even orange, just to pops out a little bit more. I did go through all of these looking for July. I may edit that part out, so if you don't see it, it's because I edited it out because this video is quite long right now. So I'm going to have to go through and edit it and shorten it a little bit, okay? And I did not use the envelope for the card, but that'll be here in case I need it later. And that's it. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Love y'all. Tschüss.